Hello, welcome to another LEGO Battle Pack Castle Battle Pack review. This is the Knights Battle Pack. It was back in 2008, just like the skeleton one that I reviewed earlier, just sort of like an older set. And I'm reviewing this before I put this on eBay and sell it. This is item 4527427. Castle poster on the top right there. Let's zoom right in. Focus. There we go. Showcasing some of the other sets. You got like this bad castle, good castle, different small fighting packs, and a few dragons, because you know, castle and dragons and such. Yeah, bit of tape there. Open it up, pull the tray out. Shield falls off. Backing card with a castle print. So yeah, pretty much the Xingyuan and the bootlegs were copies of these. Let's get the archer out, the knight, come out. Spearman, Javelin Man, Javelin? No, I forget. And another, I forgot what these weapons are, not Spearman. No, let's get them out the way. Yes, I just dropped something. Anyway, zoom in. Let's zoom on this guy first. Hold that item. There we go. More light on him, and the light turned off. That's it. Unplugged. Damn it. He has a little crown shield, which kind of boring to be honest, but I guess makes it more generic so you can have more playability of it. You know, you're not stuck with like dragons or lions or whatever. Just has a standard smiley face, which is awesome. So that's cool and classic. No back print. I like this guy, the way he looks. Give him Emmett's hairstyle and becomes Emmett. Also the colour, this arm's a bit slightly looser. The colours are pretty good. The arms are sort of a navy blue. That's a good combination on this silver. Let's spit down, because of this gold flaggy bit is hard plastic. I'm not too big a fan of these. I mean, they're good for posing for photos, I guess, but the wind's blowing through, but because they're a bit too restricted for my liking. Okay, Javelin Man, he has one of the helmets that I really don't like. I don't like this kind of helmet. Just looks really weird and crappy. But he's got a happy face, which if you give him a long hair stick on the white body, you've got Happy Jesus. Get his head off and he has a blank body, which is useful for many things. Stick his head back on. This really feels like he's meant to be some sort of weird, like, slasher villain with this helmet for some reason. He has a big shield. Oh, kind of off that, you know, they give him these, but there's no horse in this pack, so it's not like there's a lot of horses going around in all these castle sets, so I'll put him to the side. It's not as cool. So yes, might be a bit annoying for some. Crossbow guy. He's pretty awesome crossbow, standard classic crossbow, but in brown. It's a wooden crossbow, and the body is just a bit different. He has a, I don't know what you want to call this face. It reminds me of one of the faces they used for the Harry Potter. Who had this face? Was it Malfoy's dad, maybe? Oh well. It's supposed to be the good guys, and then he has this douchey look. Shame. Maybe he's like the spy for the evil guys. Then we have a normal spearman. Has a slightly, again, actually no, he has the same body as the other not spearman, but he has a different head. So he's got a sort of bearded head. Again, no backprints or anything. And so far, I like these packs how they every single head is different. So that's really good. There's variety because it needs it as an army pack. If you buy more than one of these packs, you can obviously mix and match these things. Finally, we have the knight, again, blank body. Same shield as the javelin guy. Has a different face. Pretty much the same face as the Green Goblin from the older series. I think slightly different, but overall the same. So, and plus that was still back when they were using yellow heads, so if your Green Goblin head gets a bit messed up, you can always give him this head. And of course you're going to have to paint the rest green, but you know, you get the point. Flat silver with a painted silver. Gives it a nice look, you know, you got like variety and neat paints and stuff, but I would have preferred the whole thing to be a bit more metallic silver. Sword is course shiny painted, so which is not a good thing. It means if you're not careful, the silver chrome effect can fade over time, especially the handlebar area, because you keep, you know, pushing it in and off the hand, so you're constantly rubbing the paint, and they don't stick too well as far as I know. So that's the Castle Battle Pack from 2008, item 4527427. Doesn't actually have a Lego ... number. Got this from Legoland like many years ago. I think it was 2008. So yeah, for iPack it's pretty good. Apart from this and the skeleton one, I think this one's way better because those skeletons I'm not a big fan of due to the really limited movements that they have. There was also a dwarf pack, an elven pack, and there was like there's one more, but I couldn't remember what it was. But if you get a bunch of these, swap the heads around and stuff, I think it's pretty good, and I'm glad that all of them have different faces, which gives it a lot more kudos. I remember buying the Tic-Tac-Toe castle set, which has skeletons and these guys, but all of the Tic-Tac-Toe figures were this one, I think, so they all had the same heads. Which, again, the Tic-Tac-Toe set is really good for army building because you buy one box, you get about like 10 troops each, for good and bad. And then you get a lot of plates, of course, the 4x4 plates and black and white. So you get a lot there, but all of them have the same heads and all of them are the exact same unit. So it might be good for army builder, and then you get some of these. And of course, you know, these days you might want to consider getting the Xingyuan bootlegs and stuff because they're a lot cheaper. This pack you only get 5, whereas Xingyuan you get like 10 for the same amount of money. So you know, pretty much double the amount because, you know, Castle isn't the most expensive thing because it's not licensed, and it's a pretty it's a set that you see often. In fact, there's a new Castle set now with the orange boxes and stuff, and they look pretty cool, and a lot of the sets are reminiscent of the original sets back in I think it was like the 60s and 70s, so nostalgia trip away. Subscribe, suggest and comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. Of course, I'm going to take a closer look at the figures, and I'll do that rotating thing now.